Well, I hope you're hungry because Joe the Baker's back to make another delicious treat. Joe, what do you have for us today?
Everybody loves cookies, and probably one of the most famous cookies in the world, peanut butter cookies. With a few simple ingredients and one key technique, we can make the best peanut butter cookies you've ever had. So we're gonna start, we have peanut butter, shortening. You can use butter, but shortening will give you a fluffier and crispier cookie on the outside.
Okay.
Brown sugar, of course, I use dark brown sugar because I love that flavor.
Okay.
You can definitely use light brown sugar, it's fine. And white sugar. So we can add all of this to the bowl.
All four of these right now?
Yes, ma'am,
Okay.
all in there. Obviously, each peanut butter has a different salt content. Some people like it extra salty, I'm one of those.
So go ahead and turn this on.
Absolutely. And what we're looking for is just uniform consistency.
Okay.
And some people love that really flat, chewy cookie. For a chocolate chip, that's one way, but for peanut butter, it's usually not a good thing because the excess sugar in the peanut butter sometimes leaches out and will burn, and we definitely don't want that. That looks fantastic right there.
Pretty good, right?
And then we'll add 1 egg into this recipe. Now, if you wanted this to be extremely rich and peanut buttery and kind of gooey, use all egg yolks. It would be 2 egg yolks.
Okay.
Or if we're going for the traditional standard, it'll be just 1 whole egg.
Okay.
We want it to be really rich and kind of dense peanut butter deliciousness.
Okay, that looks good.
Right, looks very good. Go ahead and cut it off. And then next we have our all-purpose flour and baking soda. Now, if for some reason you wanted chocolate chips or whole peanuts or anything else in there, this would be the time to add as you add the flour. Because what can happen with cookies once you add the flour is if you over mix it, it becomes very tough. And we're just gonna bring this together until it's perfectly smooth and even. And you see it takes no time at all. It's very simple. And then with the spatula, we'll finish this by hand. Make sure everything's perfectly mixed together.
Okay.
Your peanut butter cookie dough will always be a little stiffer than a chocolate chip cookie dough because of the amount of sugar and eggs that are in a chocolate chip. But this is what we're going for. We're counting on the sweetness from the peanuts to give us that delicious flavor. Any extra air kind of knocked out of there, we'll kind of force it out with the spatula.
Now I see why I'm doing all the work.
You're doing all the work.
It's a workout, right?
Absolutely, it can be. I mean,
My arms are gonna be in good shape.
These are 0-calorie peanut butter cookies.
Perfect.
They're not, but I wish they were. So next, we can either chill this dough, you can freeze it for up to a month, you can chill it for 2 or 3 days, or just use it straight away. If we're gonna use it straight away, I always like to use a portion scoop because I like everything to be even. We make sure to really fill that in. And at the beginning, I said there's one key technique that'll make this better. I have a bowl of just plain sugar. I drop the dough right in there, and then I roll the dough in there to coat it with the sugar. As it bakes, it'll give us that really beautiful, quintessential crackled top. We'll just gently press that down. That'll help the spread. It has to be white sugar. If you use brown sugar, it'll start to create kind of a caramel, but not in a really delicious way. And then we'll put it right here on our empty space on the tray. Then we'll press it down, and these will go into a preheated 350 or 375 degree Fahrenheit oven for about 12 to 15 minutes. If you want them crispier, obviously bake them longer. If you want them softer, obviously bake them shorter. So straight into the oven. When our cookies come out, you see we have that beautiful crackled top on there.
Gorgeous.
Perfectly round. You'll still get some texture from the sugar that didn't melt entirely, but I'm telling you, this technique will help lock in a certain amount of moisture, and it'll give it that extra crispy edge on the outside that everybody looks for in a cookie.
All right, well, I have to taste one. You
Go
know
for
that,
it, please.
right?
The
You're
proof's
not
in the
gonna-
tasting.
Wow, very good.
Thank you.
Thank you, Joe, and so easy too.
Absolutely.
To get this full recipe and many more, be sure to visit our website, todaywithkandace.com. And if you'd like to learn more about Joe and his culinary creations, check out joethebaker.com.